Hi guys, welcome to Roseanne's Crafting Corner. I've got another craft today. I've decided that I'm going to do the cupped hands. Now I've got some orange. I haven't got anything peachy-fied, so I thought if I mix some orange and calm it down with a bit of white, I might manage to get a reasonable colour with them, because I do want them to be skin coloured. And there goes Lily again, trying to upset the apple cart. Get out! You're not going to get that, no way. I'm not going to let you have that, because you'll upset my vlog. Go and play with something quiet. She always wants a noisy toy. I don't know why, but never mind. Right, let's have a look, see how we can do. And the resin I'm using today, again, is J. Diction. I've got 170A and 170B. To use a longer tool for this. I imagine I'll have to put quite a lot of colour in it. And I've decided to use one of my old Tupperware containers, because it hasn't had a lid for a long time, and I've just been putting bits and pieces in it. But if I'm going to use my thermometer with the long needle bit on it, it's better to have it in a deep container, then it won't fall out all over the place. Now then, it's not too bad. That one, or I might use that one first. Don't know if it's already been used before, but we'll soon find out. It has. Right. It's a shame I've got no white mica powder. I could have sworn I had, but never mind. We'll manage without it, even if it doesn't go the right colour. Probably wrong putting that in, but it's thicker than the inks. That was a bit of cast and craft, just to lighten it up a lot more, which it has, thankfully. Still a lot of the colour around the edge. Right. Oh, turn the heater off. I've got the central heating on, but it wasn't warming the room up enough to help the resin. It's not far off it. Not far. I don't want to put too much in. That's not too bad. I might go with that. Like I say, I don't want to put too much in because it'll just make an absolute mess of things. So I hope everybody's having a good weekend, or had a good weekend anyway, because it's Sunday night, isn't it? I've had a quiet one. Apart from my little Lily wanting me to play with her all the time. I should have bought one of her brothers when I bought her, and then she'd have had somebody to grow up with and play with instead of wanting me to play with her all the time. Can be a bit much. Right, now then, I'm gonna pour very, very slowly. Ooh, I better get you down because it's no good if you can't see what I'm doing. Now there's the hands, and the colour's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Like I say, I didn't put any more white in because it's gonna... Now, do I get a cup and pour it from a cup? I think I might do that. It'll be a lot easier. Now then, here we go. Get that out the way. No drips, please. Trust me. Right, here we go. Put it in the end one first, nice and slowly. And the next one. I'm pouring it slow so it doesn't suddenly fill the end up and not let any past. I did well with yesterday's because I didn't even get one single bubble in yesterday's with the elephant and the Tyrannosaurus and the wolf. But I was still a bit disappointed with the wolf. But I'll know next time. Right, oops, Daisy. If I had had some white mica, I was going to do the nail ends to show a little bit of white, as a normal hand does, but never mind. Hopefully, as we get better at these things, we'll be able to colour them in different ways. I've got an ornament in my kitchen that's two hands, and I think that, I don't know whether they're shaking hands or, but it's two different hands. So what I wanted to do was do them in different colours. So I've got to find a way of separating them in a certain place so that I can do that. I think I'm going to have more than enough here. Again, I didn't measure how much liquid went into it, so a bit silly really, but it doesn't go to waste. There's always something else I can put it into. There's a hair on the edge of there, so I don't want that to end up in my hands. I'll get that off. Right, let's see about finishing this. And I must order myself some white mica powder, just in case I'm going to need it sometime. Just always be prepared. Dib dib dob dob and all that. Now, did I measure it right? I'm quite good at getting it right, thankfully. Oops, Daisy. A little bit of a mess there. and I've found the absolutely best thing to scrape your bowl out, which is a kitchen spatula, because it gets right into the whatever you're using to stir your mica in, stir your resin in, should I say. So I've got one handy if I need it. It's quite deep, this, so I hope it's going to be all right. There again, I've poured deep ones in the past and never had any problems. So we'll see. Now then. Clean that one off. Now where's my spatula? Where are you? There you are. So I got one of these from Temu. Which works out really good. One of these days I'll get round to doing the vase that I'd attempted a while ago, because I really want to get into doing that. It was a vase with peacock feathers, but the resin didn't cure, and I thought I'd done everything right. I hope that's not a hair. Oh, it is. It's a her. Right, get into the bottom. Won't get any more out of there. I've done this, I'll go and get myself some tea and I'll watch a few crafting vlogs as I do. Right, will it or won't it? Now then, I know my table's straight. Because I've got the levelling mat on it. But this seems to need a little bit of a helping hand. Now then, because I don't want it going over the edge. Now then, I can't believe I've just judged this right. Because when I was putting the different parts of the resin into my jug to mix, I accidentally overpoured what I was actually going to put in. So it must have been telling me I need more. No, I won't get any more out of that. So make sure that's all clear. There we go. My hands are all sticky. Get them washed and get some hand cream on them. I didn't get a lot of resin on them, to be honest, just tiny bits where the handles got a little bit sticky and that. Right, do I push that up a little bit again? I think I might. Now then, I don't want it to be too much, that's the only thing. Be careful I don't lose my resin all over the place. Just a bit of a strange shape this, because it's still going over to that back corner, even though I've got 2 lolly sticks underneath it. And I know I'll be alright if it goes forward, because it's not quite up to the edge here, so let's have a look, see if I can do it. Oops, a daisy. Now then, a few bubbles. Where's my gun? Right behind there. Right, getting rid of some of those micro bubbles. It is still going over the back. That is weird. I don't want it to go over the back. So what is it? Now then. Something under the arm, maybe. Under the arm. That might go under the arm. No, a bit too big. Where's the little pots? See if I can put one of these little pots under the arm, because that's all it is. It's just that back bit there. Just going floppy. I haven't erased that quite a bit for it to go right. Now that's pushed it down. So where's it going to go now? Excuse me, everyone. I think that might be okay. I'm just going to have to keep an eye on it. But again, no excess resin. So I'll keep on popping in to pop all the bubbles, and I'll be back with you in the morning. Well, it'll be later on in the afternoon, to be honest, because this is after all 6 o'clock at night, so it might take a little bit longer. And I know there's going to be a lip, because for all it's level at the back there, now that I've sorted it out and it's not looking as if it's going to go over, everywhere else it's still slightly lower. But I'll deal with that when I demold it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that. It wasn't much to do really, apart from just colour the resin and pour it in, but it'll be nice to see it when it comes out. Okay guys, bye for now. Morning guys, it's demoulding day today, and I think I've got quite a few bubbles by the looks of it. Oh, big bubbles. Now then, oh, I'll have to fill that in later. No, I'll have to. Oh gosh, lots of bubbles. Lots and lots of bubbles. It's supposed to be bubble-free resin. There's bubbles everywhere. Oh dear, never mind. Hi everyone, Roseanne here. It's supposed to be demoulding day today. Well, it was supposed to be demoulding day yesterday, but when I had a look at my hands, there was a lot of micro bubbles all across the top of the hands. So I tried a different tactic by mixing up a bit of resin, just the UV resin, and I left the hand in the mould and I just slightly moved the mould and poured round the hands. Now it has worked for some of the micro bubbles, but it hasn't worked for them all. So when I took them out with the resin not curing, I mean I had it in the daylight, but it didn't cure enough. It was still all soggy round it. So I've taken it out and I've cleaned it off, ready to show you. Mind that I think it's a little bit orange, but it's not bad. Excuse me, I think I spat there. And there are the hands. Not a bad colour, but I mean it looks better on camera than it does to me, because what I see is the very orange. If I'd gone a little bit lighter with the white, I might have got that just right. But there's the hands anyway. So I'm just going to clean them off a bit more. If anybody's got any suggestions, because the micro bubbles are here, just on the thumb and the top of the fingers and just the back there. Just tiny little micro bubbles. I probably can manage without them, but I would like any suggestions to, and of course the resin missed these two bits right at the edge. I mean, that bit is actually under the mould. So I mean, nobody's going to see them if they're like that. Or I could actually just sand that down. But I might try and fill them bits in. One of the things I was hoping to have done with the extra resin was to fill them two bits in, but it didn't happen. So anyway, so that is the end of that project. Now my next project, which I'm about to do, is a Temu haul, because I've got a few small orders the last couple of days, and I might as well show you a few bits for my craft room and some clothes and things. So anyway, I hope everybody's well and having a good day, and everybody's being crafty, as in crafting. So I'll say goodbye for now, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye, y'all. Bye.